So, Ghost of Tabor just added a new DLC, the Rev 9 DLC, and with it came a new shotgun. Now, honestly, I was quite surprised that they added a new shotgun, but actually it makes sense because shotguns are actually the safest thing to technically add to the game at any point in time. So this is the Origin 12 shotgun. It comes with a drum mag. This bad boy has 30 rounds in it, and I have two, which means I'm carrying about 90 shotgun shells total. So that's a bit crazy. Also, as you can notice, we have new clothing options, and we have an RK angle foregrip that's no longer angled, so I can stop using the shift foregrip, thankfully. You know, so so actually, I can turn myself into the Rev 9, but it looks a bit weird. Hold on, let me. I mean, there's gonna be a lot more to this than just the thing, but let's take a look at it honestly. Because I mean, we can take a look at like the Rev 9 thing as well, I suppose. So, huh, that looks a little bit weird if I'm gonna be honest. I've never been up here before, and there's never been any reason for me to do so. But I guess it looks kind of cool. But honestly, like, but honestly, it's a little redundant because what other time are you gonna ever see your face? I guess I'll just be Mr. Mustachio over here. This is how I this is how I look, by the way. This is my typical look. I guess we what? Oh, okay. Okay. Hold up. Uh that doesn't really matter, but as you can see, it's like a leather jacket. You can also have the Rev 9 thing, which honestly looks a little bit disgusting. I'm gonna be honest. But actually, you know, it would be funny to start all my intros from here from now on, cause I mean it's expressive, right? But also it looks kind of like I'm a VRC user, so I'm probably not gonna do this more than just this time. I don't like this. I don't like these gloves, so I'm just gonna stick with So yeah, bear, which is a little bit disgusting. You have black, which is the regular one, and my favorite and my new favorite, which are leather gloves, because I I used to love half finger gloves back in the military, and this is actually very close to what I used to use back in the day. So, you know. So, anyways, we're going to. I forgot I had these here. We're going to take a crack at the new shotgun, see how it holds up, and yeah, I'll see you guys in raid. Oh wow. Do we have new stuff? Ooh, leather jacket. That is cool. Do we have any new missions? I'm pretty sure one of the stuff that they had was they said like your they said any anything to do with like night raids are gone now. Yeah. No wait, that was always there. Hmm. All right. Well, in any case, I'll see you guys in raid. Okay, so right out the gate, I actually noticed that my ooh, the NVGs look different now. Right out the gate, I noticed that my load times were longer, but I think that may have been a purposeful choice because they said that they evened out the times of players spawning. Is it raining? Oh my God, it's raining. How? I mean, I knew that they added like the whole shebang bang about dynamic weather systems, and you guys saw in the thing, but I didn't think it would actually be affect Silo too. God damn. All right, so
Celý do jej skurvených ksichtů.
Alright, let's talk about the gun, shall we? So, this is actually what makes this gun so unique, and oh yeah, of course, I don't know about you guys, but it's much brighter here in Silo now, so NVGs are like not as needed anymore. So I think this gun is probably the new best shotgun in the game. And the reason why I think that is because this is basically a Saiga, but if you own the DLC, you can just buy it right out the gate, I believe. I don't know if this thing has a Spectre level attached to it. I'm sincerely hoping that it does. But it's better than a Saiga in every single way because this is a 30-round magazine. Saiga has 22. It has so many more attachment rails than the Saiga. You don't need to put an AK side rail on it. You can even put a laser and still have 2 more attachments. So overall, this is the new best shotgun in the game. Also, my gloves are wet, or my. And also, it's the very first shotgun in the game that, excluding the Street Sweeper, that has a that allows you to put a grip on it. And even then, the Saiga wasn't even the Street Sweeper had a static thing, so you can put a customizable grip on this. If I wanted, I could put any grip on this. So I know I don't always tell people to buy DLCs, but it comes from the angle of cosmetics. This is more than just cosmetics. You get an actually what I firmly believe to be the best shotgun in the game. The Benelli was cool, but the very fact that now I can buy a shotgun that has a 30-round drum mag, this is going to be, if I can buy it at at Spectre 2, it's going to be my go-to shotgun for the rest at the start of every wipe. Because let's not forget, this thing is semi-auto, same as the thing. You saw how fast I just gunned, I shot, you know, and that's with this. Okay, what would it be like if I didn't have this? Okay, still not even that bad. So this gun is definitely a top contender. Don't buy slugs. Slugs are a waste of your time. Just shoot. Just constantly bump your gun until everyone dies, and then you basically can win the game. Of course, I'm only, as per usual, speaking for PvE. I'm glad that they made the lighting of this map brighter, by the way, cause last time the lighting was so horrendous that you guys pretty much saw darkness all the time. Pretty sure now it looks better. Yeah, everything looks so much better. And I also like the half finger gloves. They look really good. Half finger gloves are my shit. You know, they are my homie. So overall, if you have $5 to spare, get this DLC. The shotgun itself is worth it. Everything else, maybe not so much. Like I said, you should always find the only way a DLC is ever worth buying, if you're not looking to support the devs or anything like that, is to always look out for is to always look out for for um for stuff that gives you actual in-game items instead of just tagging on a couple cosmetics. What the fuck? It's so bright now. Yeah, everything looks so much better now everything feels so much better, and this is 100% a placebo, but it feels so much better now that I can get the gloves. Now these gloves are free, by the way. I didn't have to pay for them or anything, so these gloves are completely free for the taking. What is this? It's 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 a router. Okay. I guess they added more junk items. I mean, I'm pretty sure I read that they added more junk items, but I didn't actually think I did not expect to see a router of all things, I suppose. I'm actually very curious now what else I could find. Cause well, you know, obviously it's like, yeah, I did not expect a router of all things. So, so 30 round magazine. Let's recap. 30 round magazine. Fantastic. Fantastic. You bring 3 magazines, you got 90 shells. You got 90 shells, which is more than enough. Which honestly, you should probably only bring one. Um you have Why does everything look so much better now? Am I just placeboing off of the gloves? Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's definitely the gloves. Everything looks so much better because of the gloves. What the hell? So, I mean, shit. I don't, oh yeah. So, 30 round magazine. You can put any grip on it, which means that you can technically reduce the recoil. It has so many Picatinny rails and for free. Back when the Saiga was considered the best gun, this gun takes everything that was good about the Saiga and dials it up to 11. And for $5, basically. Which, I mean, definitely a chunk of change. But if you can afford it, you just secure yourself a great gun. Semi-auto, which which all of the best shotguns are, can take a suppressor, which is also great because the one thing about the street sweeper was that you could never put a silencer on it, so you go loud or you go home. Uh, oh, that's a new grip. Look at that. I've seen this before in Into the Radius actually. Uh, and yeah, I mean it has a foldable stock, but I don't really know how much you're gonna use this. I mean, I guess if you want a smaller profile, you can. Also, one thing that's very cool is that specifically for this gun, the laser. Okay, maybe they just improve how the laser looks. Hmm. Let me try something. Oh, do you see that? Yeah, it's visibly different. So that's a thing as well. Now I do want to face a boss with it, but obviously we didn't get Kurtek, so I'm gonna bring us the underground, which is the next good place to use shotguns. Ooh, gasket. I'll take it. And then yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next raid. God damn, that looks nice. Okay, so I have I already noticed that that it's quite dark here actually. Significantly, it's a little bit darker, or at least the shadows are harsher. So one of the few great places you see to house to bring a shotgun in because the places here are relatively close by, so naturally you would think that this place would give you
Saliado excoronexitu.
will give you an advantage in terms of shotguns. And I mean shotguns are just I think that they did the right thing here, to be honest. Because shotguns are always the safest thing to add with in terms of DLCs. Because I mean assault rifles are the most yeah, assault rifles are just generally like the most used. So if you uh make a if you make a DLC and you put a assault rifle in it, either it's too powerful or it's too terrible, and then people will say that they either wasted their $5 or they will complain that that the game's pay to win. So shotguns strike that balance because it can be useful, but
Hate it.
it's never going to be. But shotguns are never gonna be meta because shotguns always have a always have the fact that they come in 12 gauge, so they're easy to balance, and this hence why I personally believe that this was a good idea on their part. They really could have done they really could have uh you know added other stuff. I mean, think about it, like Terminator, right? Terminator, what are some stuff that are popular? Me personally, in terms of Terminator, I personally would think of a in terms of a shotgun, I would think of Sarah Connor. Actually, Sarah Connor is one of my favorite uh like in-game not in-game characters in-game in movie history, especially the person who plays her in Terminator 2, which is actually the first Terminator uh movie that I ever watched. That moment when she was planning her escape and she shows herself to be like a badass, constantly outplaying the guards, stuff like that, only for her to see the Terminate to see the Terminator again and instantly fold and run away is amazing acting on her part. And the very fact that I believe she was actually reprised for the role of Terminator Dark Fate, ah, you know. Also, don't think I never noticed that. I do notice it. I do notice it. I just I just think it's more funny than anything else, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I mean, it's a visual bug. It can't be ignored. It's gone very dark in the tunnel. It's gone very dark.
世間しかいない普通とね
It's gone very dark in this place, huh? Oh, okay. Excuse me. This gun seems the only complaint that I think I have so far is that the gun's a little bit hard to holster, but it's not the end of the world. And I mean, they did bring a lot of good things to this patch, like new grips, for example. So, you know the arcade angle grip. This is its straight version of itself. We've been we've been using the gay version all along. This is the straight version, which which I'm glad exists now, because I mean I love the angled for grip, but the fact that it was angled made me a little bit put me off from using it so much that I went to the shift foregrip from then on. Uh, and then basically I just stuck with the shift foregrip. But this one I think looks very good with this here grip type. And when I saw the new thing, because I saw that they added it, I was like, hell yeah, brother. Okay, so they fixed that bug as well, I heard, where you couldn't mag palm your thing. So yeah, that's good. They fixed that as well. There is one more place that I like to visit after this, and that's Chodov Mall, because I'm actually very curious on how much optimization they did with the place. Because Chodov Mall, I always use the kind of drop frames, and yeah, I'm very interested to see how that turns out as well, to be quite honest. Optimization issues are always a win, so if Mall feels less framey for me, because it doesn't show on the it only shows on in the headset itself, not on the never on the video footage itself. So you guys might be thinking I'm going crazy, but trust me, it was quite bad at that point in time. So I need to see it. Also, I have a quest to go to Chodov Mall and kill Phoenix. So yeah.
世間しかいない普通とね
I wonder if this gun can be used for sniping. You know, like 30 round magazine, slap a slug in, bada bing, bada boom, bop's your uncle, you know? So we got the burrito, I guess. Also, I found out that apparently the creator program, the Tabor creator program is how they decide how to fit in stream, how to put in streamer items. So I guess I'll never get a streamer item myself, right? I mean, then again, Stacks isn't a Tabor creator that much anymore, and he still had an item. But that was kind of because Scott, you know, reached out to him. So it's not me, it's Scott. So Scott will never reach out to me. I'm like a nobody. He told me the same thing. Uh, like 1 or 2 years ago when Rips was alive. Funnily enough, just talking about the kind of gun that I had to carry while I was in the military and all that stupid shit. And I was like, oh yeah, everyone knows Scott. Everyone knows Scott. The Scott. Scott John Tabor himself, you know. And he was like, I'm just a nobody. So, for any of you guys who think that Scott's a dickhead, he's not. He just doesn't take bullshit, and y'all can't handle being told off by a veteran if if you're being stupid. So well, I guess I shouldn't say that because sometimes you guys may have legitimate concerns, but the thing is that Scott has a vision and he will see through it no matter what, so you'll never convince him otherwise of anything unless it's a really good suggestion or it's gonna cause public outcry. I mean, I don't know. There's no way to put it, to be honest. TBH. But I mean, what do you want to do? Just let the man work on Tabor. He has yet to disappoint me yet, anyways. And yes, this is coming from the #1 Tabor Glazer, so awkward. He's a Glazer. Actually, we found a flare here one time, and then when I posted it on Reddit, someone actually said that they found a red key card on the ATM. I don't know how much I believe them, but since they're right next to each other, what's the harm in checking, right? And here we have the second worst shotgun in the game. Is this just literally a skill tissue? Okay, yeah, I mean that is me, so skill tissue. All right, well, I'll see you guys in the last raid, I suppose. All right. Well, I don't think I've ever spawned here before, but cool. Alright, so Maul does, at this current point in time, feel a little bit smoother. At least I'm not getting like the weird framey stuff. Okay, never mind it. It returned. Also, Maul is, that's because it's that's because it's 3 in the morning. Duh. Stupid. I really said Maul looks darker when it's fucking 3 a.m. Do not play Tabor at 3 a.m. Do not play Ghost of Tabor at 3 a.m. You will not believe what happened.
هيكل زبني بوكسيك بشوار.
Maul can be a little bit finicky, evidently, for shotguns because well, you know, yeah, obviously you don't always have the longest of ranges, so Oh my god, I shredded this guy. You can tell by the bullet holes on his body. Haha. I have about 10 rounds in the magazine, or less. Alright, okay, so... Oh, oh yeah, this looks good. This looking good. Is it so good? So I'm actually very glad how they dynamically change the things nowadays. But actually this also is a good thing because this means that there's no longer a segregation of night versus day loot, which I'm always down for because let's be honest, like hitting night rates for better loot was always was a strategy, but I mean it was kind of stupid because it didn't make any sense in theory, right? What's up with the weird like reflection stretching? It just reflects more back into the mall again, so there's kind of just like nothing outside. God damn, it is dark. I don't think there's gonna come to a point where we can play into the morning because we are solos and we exit rates very fast. But for the most part, the game looks to be much more optimized. Of course, I would have to go to Island for that, but to be honest, I'm not gonna do that. Not for this video. I'm literally like recording this on a day I'm supposed to be streaming because the internet wasn't working great, so I just cut the stream and just said, all right, fuck this. I was gonna make a Origin 12 video anyways. I might as well upload it the same day, you know. So I guess I'll save my thoughts at the very end, even though I've already said it. But I mean, once again, it's a shotgun that's performing very well. Actually, I want to hear what it sounds like when without the thing. It also looks very good like this, by the way. It does sound kind of similar to one of the other shotguns. It's not the street sweeper, but it sounds a little bit similar to one of the other shotguns. It's kind of like a mix between the Benelli M2 and like the regular like and the regular pump action, I guess. Does that make any sense? Not really. Alright. Well, let's make our way to the exit, I suppose. So overall, yeah, I guess $5. This is $5 money well spent. I definitely do think this gun is very cool, and I will use it come early next wipe. I'm not gonna use it for the rest of this wipe because I have like 50 billion of literally every better gun. So, but it is cool. If I ever have to run if I ever start a shotgun like stream or something, this would be my new shotgun of choice. I was gonna feature it on stream, but obviously I couldn't do that because, well, so this is the makeup video for it. It's funny, it's like I can't stream, so what do? I record. I mean, it is an outlet, I guess. I mean, hey, at least it's productive. I'm making my way. I may be playing video games, yes, but I'm growing my channel at the same time, so I'm enjoying myself. Could I think that could I think that maybe they should be more comfortable, if I'm gonna be honest, with adding DLC guns that are not just shotguns, because we've had two sh we've had two shotguns as DLC weapons, one SMG, three pistols, and like, you know, there's like the Clint Eastwood stuff, like the El Dorado and whatever, and then the Marlin as well. So, but like I said, they went with shotgun because shotgun is the easiest thing to implement in game. So can't stay mad. All right, I'll see you guys at the outro. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. So, final thoughts on the Rev 9 DLC. The skins, take it or leave it, pretty good. Sunglasses, no one's gonna use them. But the Origin 12 shotgun, this is the main highlight, and I would say this is worth the $5.25, for me at least. So, yeah, you can tell I really like the model of the gun. It looks good functionally in game. It also works just like any other shotgun, but it's currently the best shotgun out there. So I guess Tabor is becoming pay to win now. No, not really, but you do understand that this is basically just a better Saiga in every single way. So yeah, if you are a shotgun user, you might just want to pick this bad boy up. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.